1 week from tonight, the Notre Dame men's basketball team opens up the season on the road against North Carolina.
Yeah, that's a big one. 16 News Now sports director Mark Skoll Jr. joins us in the studio to tell us why one Notre Dame basketball player's most anticipated game of the season was actually last night. Mark?
Terry, Mike Bray has had November 6th circled on his calendar for a long time now as the Irish have a date with the Tar Heels in Chapel Hill in a week. However, one member of the men's basketball team was most looking forward to last night's exhibition game against Capital University. Damon Goodwin's role model has always been his father, Damon.
He taught me everything I know in basketball. And
Tuesday night at Purcell Pavilion, he played against Capital University and the Crusaders' head coach, his dad.
It's definitely a bit weird, a bit different, sitting on the sideline, seeing him down the side, instead of right next to you.
It certainly was a unique experience for the Goodwin family.
I've never done that before, so that's a first one. I tried to put that to the side and work on our guys. I think we had a good scouting report on them, I can tell you that.
These things don't really happen very often, and just to play against your dad, I don't think many people can say that, so it was definitely a cool experience.
But that experience almost never happened.
Sometimes you can go home and wonder what's going to happen next, and you never want to think that, but that was the reality.
In the fall of 2015, Damon was diagnosed with leukemia. The news took a toll on the Goodwin family.
Well, I think it was hard on everybody. I had to take a year off of coaching. I was in a hospital for quite some time, but it was a tough experience for us a few years ago, and it just made us stronger, I believe.
That experience made Damon especially close with Dane.
Through that whole experience, really bonded us and got us even closer. I'd come home, you watch my game film, keep me up to date and all those things, and it was definitely hard to go through, the uncertainty of what's going to happen next.
What's certain now is Damon is 3.5 years cancer-free. What's always been certain is the special bond between father and son.
I think there's been many times, probably not many times in college basketball, where a dad gets to play against a son on a different team in the college level. So I think that's a unique experience.
And perhaps the most important lesson Dane ever learned from his father was never on the basketball court, but in the game of life.
Life throws curveballs at you all the time, and his especially is bigger than the rest, and things are going to happen. Just maintain a positive attitude, the next step mentality. We talk about it here a lot too, and just knowing that at the end of the day everything's going to work out.
Now, during last night's game, Dane and Damon didn't speak to each other until after the final buzzer. They didn't even make eye contact during the game. You can see where Dane gets his competitiveness from, his biggest inspiration. Live in studio, Mark Skoll Jr., 16 News Now.